Like, the last one.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, that's where that goes. And it's like this whole thing that I will discuss with you after we're done recording,
Okay.
because there's actual character development involved in just having that Pokemon.
Okay.
And yes, there are 7 Pokemon listed because remember that, like, at the end of Demo 2, Jetstream temporarily changes masters.
Right.
So, but yeah, just take a look at Jetstream's moveset as well. And keeping in mind, I buffed Luster Purge.
Luster Purge and that other one, Mist Ball.
Yep.
They should be stronger for what they are.
Yeah, because they are weaker than Psychic, but they're legendary signatures. So,
or at least give them like some kind of badass effect.
Yeah, I just buffed their power, I believe.
Like that's something that should have been done a long time ago.
I might have given them more PP. I don't know. But yeah, also his first move though.
Latios's?
What?
Which Pokemon are you talking about with its first move?
Latios.
Okay. The number of moves doesn't add up. Oh, never mind. That move turns into that move.
Yeah, so that move is eventually replaced.
That move was on Spectre, wasn't it?
Yes.
That move's... That's gonna suck!
It's revenge for all the people who just, like, cheesed that fight with Spectre.
Oh, I cheesed that fight with Mimikyu.
Mimikyu.
Thank you. And I got lucky with the most recent one.
Yeah. But yeah, like, at the end of the day, Divine Right is just Dragon type extreme speed.
Right.
But it's basically saying, don't just try to do Dragon versus Dragon here.
Oh god, no. That's a bad idea regardless, Dragon on Dragon.
Yeah, but people did it with Spectre because what they could do is they could weaken Spectre in the grass nearby so that he was in Smolder range and then immediately use Divine Right.
Okay. That runs a risk of losing a really good Pokemon.
Yeah, but that people save scum.
Right.
In fact, we recognize that people save scum, which is why we can get away with shit like at the Tempest Island.
What specific are you referring to with the Tempest Island?
The forced death match that you cannot win, and can only get past without losing a Pokemon if you happen to have an Altair in Paris.
Oh, what I did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I told you to.
Yeah, you told me to go do that.
Yeah. I love when people discover it by accident.
Oh, that must be the most mind-blowing shit for people.
Yeah. Like, we do hint at it because there's an NPC in Citrevale that kind of tells you, hey, this Pokemon doesn't die when it's killed. And, like, whenever I watch someone play, I usually tell them about the Paris, but we occasionally get someone on Twitter saying that they discovered it by accident, and I just think that's amazing.
That is. Like, and it's just like it's one Pokemon out of the entire roster that you have. And, like, that must be just, like, a mind-blowing thing to have happen. Like, someone's either actually thinks they can win a fight with it, or they're using it as a throwaway.
Yeah.
Which no one should ever throw away their zombie fungus Pokemon.
Yeah.
cordyceps?
Yes, it is based on cordyceps.
Right. I couldn't remember the mushroom.
It's based on cordyceps and okay, well, actual Paris is based partly on the cordyceps and on some other mushroom that I don't remember the name of. And Altera in Paris is based on cordyceps and the death cap.
Right.
Which is a very toxic mushroom that I do not recommend eating.
I don't recommend eating mushrooms unless you know for 100% fact that they're safe to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have survival experts refusing to even attempt mushrooms, that should say how dangerous mushrooms are.
Yeah.
I'm someone who does actually enjoy foraging during the spring and summer if you get good crops of shit. Mushrooms are something I'll never touch in a million years.
Yeah, like a friend of mine recently found a chicken of the woods mushroom and showed me images, and oh my god, there was so much mushroom there.
Really?
Yeah, chicken of the woods is like one of the few that doesn't have a toxic look-alike.
Oh, I never knew that. Oh, the only mushroom like I would actually pick, but I wouldn't eat it. I would sell it. To be fair, the morel mushroom. Like I reckon we don't have that here. Like I have a friend who lives in Michigan, and she used to go hunt them.
That's interesting.
They sell like you can get a good amount of money for morel mushrooms at restaurants. I guess they're super tasty.
I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms.
Oh, I
like
am.
I'll eat them if they're in like Korean mushroom soup, specifically Campbell's.
Oh, you got good taste. I love the one from Campbell's, the mushroom soup.
But like that, I have texture and taste issues, so like I can only eat mushrooms if it's in Campbell's Korean mushroom soup.
I'm someone who I just love mushrooms so much. They're one of my favorites. Like I'll even eat them raw. That's how much I love them.
Ew.
No, don't ill me. Don't yuck my yum.
I can't imagine eating mushrooms raw.
I did it behind my mom and grandma's back when they were cutting up fresh mushrooms for something when I was in high school still. And I just snuck one, and they're like, "Oh my god, don't do that! You'll get sick." And it's like I didn't get sick, and it was just delicious.
Well, I mean that is dangerous, though.
Oh yeah, I mean they were clean.
Well, yeah, but like some mushrooms are only edible because they get cooked.
Right. Well, portobello.
Yeah. Because cooking them breaks down the toxins and stuff.
And then there are some that you look at wrong and they'll kill you.
Yep. Like the death cap.
I gotta look up what that actually looks like. I assume it looks like Paris.
Yeah. We had some trolls say that it looked like a
wee-wee?
a particular a particular kind of hat.
Ha! You mean a Spanish monk hat?
Especially because Altaran Parasect is raising its claw. But that's just because, like, I think the Emerald Sprite does that.
Right. Wow.
A particular sort of hat.
Spanish monk hat.
Yeah.
Oh, the thing is, these mushrooms look delicious, and yet these are one of the most deadly mushrooms in the world.
Yep.
I don't know. I have like a weird. I don't want to say obsession, but I like mushrooms. Like I think they're cute. I guess you could say. Okay. That might sound a little. I know that sounds a little weird, but I made a needle felt mushroom for fuck's sake. When that was like one of the first things I made to learn like basic shapes. Yeah. I made a needle felted mushroom. I Hold on, I think I got an image. I'll show it to you. It's actually really good. It was like one of my first good things I made.
Hmm.
Where's my felting folder? Oh, it's on my desktop. There we are. No, that was just me fooling. That was just me fooling around. Very proud of it though.
It's an Amanita.
Yeah.
That's just so fun to say.
It is a fun one to say. Okay, you fucking trees, why aren't you growing? Can snow stop the... Never mind, that's a yes.
What?
I was trying to grow a giant evergreen.
Uh,
And it's a bad evergreen. It's a terrible shape. I can make it work, though. Now, the giant, tall spruce trees, they turn everything into podsol regardless, don't they? Even if you destroy all the podsol?
Think so?
Yeah, it's spreading like wildfire. Oh well. Well, I just released a cancer upon the world.
Rip.
Wow, this goes far out. Well, it really doesn't matter. The snow's going to cover it, Phoenix.
Oh, joy, I'm making this Pokemon look fucking radioactive. Okay.
Pokemon Uranium.
I mean, it's almost the same color scheme, too.
Black and neon green.
Yeah.
I will say that was an interesting concept.
It was. I can't wait to show you what this thing fucking looks like. Let me just quickly, hang on.
No rush. I'm just trying to get a perfect tree. Which I don't think I'm going to, because I think every giant tree is the same fucking thing.
Look at those.
Oh my god, they are nuclear. They look good, though. Oh, the first one, I forget its name.
Breakazolt.
That looks really good.
My favorite one.
That one looks really good. I still wish we could have seen what these things were actually supposed to look like instead of these abominations.
I have hopes that we'll eventually get to see it.
Oh, so do I. Because a Dunkleosaurus or Dunkleototus, whatever the giant fish is.
Dunkleosteus.
That's how it's pronounced?
Yes.
Thank you. Finally, I find someone to pronounce it for me. I love that one so much. That's like one of my favorite things. It's such a mysterious fossil creature because I think we've only found its head in fossils.
Something like that, yeah.
And I would just... And it's supposed to be... Well, it's like one of the most giant fish to ever exist.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to see a Pokemon, an actual Pokemon version of that. I have a figurine of that dinosaur fish.
I cannot rename files. Okay, there we go.
That one's better. Okay, yes, that is what I was looking for.
There we go. Alright, so that's those radiants down. Next up, I'll go with Duraludon, just because I like it.
The skyscraper?
Yep.
That is such a weird Pokemon.
I love it.
I don't know if I love it or hate it. It's one of those designs that's like you either adore it or you absolutely hate it. And I honestly don't know what boat I fall into.
Oops, I need to actually get those back.
Like, I know they tried to set it up as counterpart to Tyranitar.
Yeah.
But they could have done it so much better. Like, if this is supposed to be Mechagodzilla versus Godzilla, they dropped the ball on that one. Can you imagine if, like, are you familiar with the old Godzilla movies?
No, I've never watched Godzilla.
I grew up on the old Godzillas. Mechagodzilla is one of the coolest things in Godzilla. Even the new movie did it really good. No spoiler alerts for Kong versus Godzilla.
So I'm just looking for a color palette that works with this.
But I do look forward to what you do with it.
Okay, I don't know whose Skarmory this is, but it, like, has shit contrast. I imagine because it's black and rainbow, it's probably reborn.
Oh, fuck. I don't know why, that just hit me funny. It's black and rainbow, it's definitely reborn.
Or it's probably reborn.
Yeah, I don't like the shadowing on it.
Yeah.
I like the rainbow wings.
Yeah, those are good.
The black, no. Like, I can see what they're going for. I like half of it. Skarmory is a cool Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think I used a Skarmory in Emerald.
I love Skarmory.
Like, I'm pretty sure I used that in Emerald. Because you caught it in the Ash route.
Yeah. Like, I always went out of my way to get a Skarmory. Oh, that was my phone.
And it's actually a good Pokemon.
12 hours.
Huh?
I texted my mom Happy Thanksgiving, and she finally texted me back.
It's only 11 o'clock.
I texted her about 12 hours ago, and she's 2 hours behind me.
Oh, California, right.
Like, I was getting mildly worried because she's almost 70.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to worry, though.
I figured that my half-sister, who also lives in California, would have texted me saying if something happened, so...
Right.
Hence why the worry was only mild.
Well, this is I don't want to make light of tragic situations, but when my grandmother passed away, we found out she had a large she was like a fourth foreign child in a family. She has a crazy sister, and I think we all have crazy aunts. We found out through the obituary sites, the funeral home site, that it was one of her nephews posting on there that her sister died. back in January.
Uh.
And they never once called and told us.
Jeez.
Yeah, and my mom was pissed. I mean, they were never close. They honestly, that was a bad blood part of that family with with her sister, because her sister was batshit insane. Doesn't put it mildly. Like, you know how some people are just evil people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my great aunt was. She was just an evil person.
Ah.
Like, this is a true story. But when she used to live here before she moved down to the Carolinas, this was dead of winter now, like 16 below. I came home from school. I saw her car in front of my house. She was visiting with my mom, and my grandparents were there too. I refused to come in. And they didn't know I was home either. They didn't know I was home until my mom went out to get the paper. And they just saw me sitting on the porch doing my homework in the middle of a snowstorm.
Jeez. You don't think that was a little bit extreme?
No. That was a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Me and my dad did worse. One day, it was like, this was in the summer now, the following summer.
Yeah.
She came over, and this was when things were getting really bad. Me and my dad decided to go for a walk. We didn't come back for 8 hours later. We walked at least 25 miles that day.
Something joke about going out for milk.
And that's basically what it almost was. Oh, shit. That's basically what it almost was. Oh, dear God. That's basically what it was. We literally, this is what it happened. We walked down to the edge of the, like, literally border of the city, where the train tracks are. And we're like, okay, we're back here. Where do we want to go now? It's like, let's follow these train tracks. We follow the train tracks to a bridge that's covered in vegetation. It's an ancient bridge. And on top of there's older train tracks, and we're like, hey, let's follow these next. That led to a game trail. And I was like, oh, hey, look, there's a trail in the woods. Let's follow it. That's not a trail. That's a game trail.
It's still a trail.
Yeah, but it's not a human trail.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the, I want to say bronzy green.
It's just a cyan sort of color.
I like it. It's soft. It's like a nice soft color, pleasing to the eyes. Like, I would be happy if I got that shiny.
It's technically a radiant, but yes.
Okay, super shiny. A shiny I'll never see in my life.
Did I show you Frostmoth?
I don't think so, no. Oh, I love it so much. I want that. I love that Pokemon as it is. I just wish it was a little stronger. Like, I wish it could actually compete with Volcarona. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That Picaspery mentions that, so I decided to do it.
That is genius. Oh, I can't wait to see that one in action. Ooh. Hold up. I gotta pause my game for this one. Oh, I love that shade of blue. It's so cold looking.
It's literally my persona colors.
Oh my god, it is. That almost reminds me of the a version of, well, can I say it? Can I say the name of the Pokemon?
Type it out and I'll tell you.
It's what you just posted.
Oh, the one that I just posted? Yeah.
Lycanroc.
Yeah.
God, that's a good Pokemon.
It's just Dusk Lycanroc, so.
Yeah. Like, when I was doing, like, regional videos, back when I actually took Pokemon seriously.
Yeah.
I did a region, I did, like, videos where you imagine the region as this area as a Pokemon region. And someone requested for me to do Westeros.
Mm.
And I did Pokemon based off the houses, right?
Yeah.
And I did a Lycanroc for House Stark. Almost a similar color palette to that.
Mm.
What is that? Hold on, pause.
Uh,
Oh my god!
That's a spoiler.
This... Hold up! This doesn't even look like what it's supposed to be.
If you look in Sardonyx Media, then you can see my sketch. The art's not done, but it was enough for me to get a sprite done.
I really, really like it.
That crosses into, this is probably actually just a regional evolution territory, but fuck it.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. Definitely regional evolution, but like you said, fuck it.
Yeah.
If you start going down that route, you're going to have a million Pokemon.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's going to be some ideas you would have for regional evolutions.
Okay, so design for this next one, not mine, but the sprite is.
Okay. Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I would love to know the inspiration for the design.
Well, we got use permission from, I think the artist is Smiley Fakemon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we have permission to use this design.
I frankly like it better than the real one, because I was never a big fan of that Pokemon.
It's a mega.
That's a mega. Oh.
Yeah.
Definitely an improvement on the base form.
Yeah.
Because I was never a fan of that Pokemon. I liked the baby version of the previous evolution of it.
I like the evolution more than the Prevo.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh, we have a. This isn't really a spoiler. We have we have multiple custom Vivian patterns, but I like this one.
Oh, I like the colors.
It's literally just the Ragnarok Raven logo.
Uh-huh. Like, I recognize those colors instantly. It's like, is that going to be like a special gift Pokemon for it to be that color, or is that just going to be the...
No, it's, okay, so, like, let me go find my note map thing, because I have a copy of the region map that I use for, just note-taking. And, yeah, you can see at the top, it has them labeled. You might notice that Forum 23 is missing. That's because that's special. And I will quickly post it so you can see why.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, Forum 24 is found, yeah, on the crescent-shaped island.
Oh, okay. I love the concept of Vivian.
Yeah.
But going forward with future games, they kind of dropped the ball. Like, that's such an awesome idea where you have to trade it with everyone around the world to get all the variants of it.
Okay, that was them trying to show off Wonder Trade. Because when gimmick Pokemon like that come out, it's usually trying to show off a feature.
I never once connected it to Wonder Trade, you know that?
Yeah, so, like, if there's any sort of new mechanic or some sort of new gimmick Pokemon, it's usually trying to show off a feature. Like, for example, Masuda Method was trying to show off the GTS.
Oh.
Vivian's various forms are trying to show off Wonder Trade, because that was one of the easiest ways to get foreign, Scatterbug. I could not remember its name for a minute.
I loved Wonder Trade. I'm glad they kept it. I'm glad that they didn't drop that one.
Yeah. Like, they call it Surprise Trade now, but we all know what it is.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone call it Surprise Trade.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's called Surprise Trade in Gen 8.
I know it is, but I don't think I've heard people call it that. It's
But
like
yeah,
there's.
if you look, sorry, if you look at the Vivian that I just posted, you can probably see why it's not actually on the map. Like, what does it look like to you, basically?
Oh god. To me, like a setting sun or a rising moon.
I mean, you're weirdly close, but no. Let me go find an image.
Okay. Like I really love the like the inner wing part. Oh.
It's that moment of realization.
Oh. I didn't know those were going to be in the game.
I'm not surprised.
And that's going to be like, I assume, post-game stuff?
Yeah.
See, that stuff makes great post-game content.
I think that this is the image that I actually used as reference.
Man, those games were on the next level.
Yeah.
The more I look back, the more I like. I'm not going to say it because that would kind of spoil it. So I'm going to say that game, and we all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I will say, Gen 5 is my favorite, but the one that this is from is a very close second.
Yeah, like I'm starting to appreciate that game, that generation, more and more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it, but I will post the reason, one of the main reasons why that is one of my favorite gens. I won't say it, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a damn good reason. And listen, the story was good too. It was a more mature story we've all been wanting.
Yeah, and also this one is just one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. They did that Pokemon perfectly for what it is.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, the people watching.
I apologize to our viewers who have no idea what we're talking about.
Like, just the concept for that Pokemon alone is perfect.
Those two and one of the ones I posted earlier are just among my favorite Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So, speaking of Pokemon, Giovanni was a fucking hard fight in Pokemon Go. That was a nightmare. I did it, though.
Yeah.
And I caught Shadow Lugia.
Nice.
And it's garbage.
Did I actually show you the Mega Hydreigon sprite?
I don't think you did. Yes, you did. I remember it now.
Okay.
That is still cool.
Yeah, like, it was really fun to actually do. But you can probably tell that its base is Salazzle, and that is only because an early sketch of the actual, like, Mega design, someone thought it was a Salazzle.
See, I can only see that with the way its legs are spread.
Yeah. I actually really like how the top half came out.
It is a really good design. I love the wings. The way you did the wings on it.
Yeah. I should probably change the head up a little bit because most, if not all, Megas have some sort of change to the head structure.
Oh, add horns.
Maybe. But right now it's close to its actual design.
It's really good.
Like the actual art that I made for it, if I can go find it. Where is it?
Like, that's definitely one of my favorite Pokemon on Gen 5.
Yeah.
And it burdened me that it's such a late game Pokemon. Oh. It looks sassy. I'm glad you gave it pupils on it, because that's something that always irked me with the the official art. The main head never had pupils on any of the official art.
I guess you could consider that to be the head structure change.
The pupils?
Like, part of it is just my style, and part of it is actual design change.
Right. Still a good design.
Like the way that the frill goes forward and the way that the snout is like beaked, that's just my style.
Right. I still love the wings. Now,
I love the tail.
The tail is
and the
really
claws.
good. Now, those red orbs on it,
Yeah.
what are they supposed to be? Because I always wondered, because isn't that in the original design too?
They're just markings.
Oh, markings. See, like, I was thinking like sacks or something.
Well, they're like some sort of gem type thing, but I don't think that they're actually on regular Hydreigon.
Oh.
I just added them because meh.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like one of those Mandela effects kind of things. 'Cause I remember seeing the original one, the base design rather, having something like that.
Yeah, I recently, like last night, got a resprite of Mega Altaran Garchomp done, and I'm gonna put it up on Psy, and then I'll show it to you. So this was actually mostly made by someone else in the server, Mare, but like it wasn't Pokemon style, but it made an amazing base for me to sprite over it and basically remake from scratch.
It's a really good design. I like the colors. I just realized it has feetsies.
It has what?
Feetsies.
Yes.
It has toes.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have like its original form's toes.
And this one is Mare's version.
I like it.
Yeah, I had to change a few things because if you look closely at Mare's sprite, the serration on the blades is like, it doesn't add up because there's like there's 4 on the one that's angled downwards, but then there's like a million on the other one.
Right. I just realized I've been recording for way more than an hour.
Oh.
So I'm going to end my recording with something I built on.
My episode.
So, for everyone watching... Oh, I forgot I put all this armor on. There are only 2 more episodes left to this Minecraft series. But don't worry, we will continue the podcast. Though, I'm probably going to make the podcast just one giant episode of something.
That works.
What?
I said that works.
Yeah. It's like, we always intended to make this into a podcast kind of thing. Right?
Yep.
And I'm sure we'll get more organized as we form the podcast stuff, too. Like, to form the full arcing stuff for the podcast.
I wouldn't count on it.
No, we are literally last minute people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so December 10th, we're going to have a finale. I don't know what that finale will be, but I hope I can finish this new build I just started randomly in this episode. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, share it around, check out the art in the channel, check out all the links in the bottom of the description below. That includes Keileon. Play Protochroma, play Sardonyx. Anything else anyone wants to add?
Give us some parting words.
Parting words.
Hey.
Okay.